Everybody, Rich with Prep You down here in the bunker. Hey, it is time for another range tip of the week. And this one actually comes from the range. And I was thinking about this as I was sitting at the range, taking care of people's firearms and going through the bag that I carry with me all the time because I know most of the people don't carry the stuff that they should carry with them to the range. They have their firearm and it's in a nice little case, and they've got, no, that's it, because they buy, the ammo and the targets and ear protection and maybe eye protection when they get there. But to be a responsible gun owner, you need to have a gun bag. You need to have a kit to take with you. Doesn't have to be as big as this, because I use this not only both for pistol, but I also use it for rifle. And I have a couple other bags that I take with me. And what we're going to talk about today is not outdoors. I'm not talking about outdoors. For a longer version of this video, you can go to my playlist, basically called "Going to the Range." It talks about what you need and what you should be prepared to do and have with you for indoor and outdoor ranges. Because basically, it's some of the same stuff, but outdoor range is totally different. It also totally depends on the time of the year. Are you shooting when it's freezing out? Done it. Love it. I love to be out there when it's snowing and stuff like that. I know I'm just weird. But I also like it when it's not snowing and it's nice outside, but there's mosquitoes and bees and stuff like that. So check out my playlist for going to the range. But here's a real quick tip. Here's not everything you guys are all going to say, and gals are. I hope you do. Comment back to me and say, "Oh, Rich, but I carry this." Well, what about this? Please do that, because that gets out to everybody else. So, what should you have with you? Obviously, your firearms and the keys to the locks that lock your firearms. If you lock them, you will be amazed at how many times people say to me, "Hey, do you have any bolt cutters?" No, we don't have bolt cutters. And the reason we don't have bolt cutters is we really don't know if those are your firearms. We don't know if they're your dad's, your son's, your mom's, your sister's. We don't know that. So we're not unlocking them for you. A lot of people get right back, put everything away, and go right back home. And they come back later or the next day, you know, pissed off, but they come back. All right, ammo. I know that sounds crazy, but bring your own ammo. It's cheaper, okay? Especially in Cook County, you don't. If you buy it outside of Cook County, you don't pay the ammo tax. Magazines. Don't come to the range with one magazine. When you get that firearm, the first time you buy it, buy another magazine. Next time you come to the range, buy another magazine. Or maybe every month, buy a magazine. Have a little bit of money set aside, so before you know it, you got 5 or 6 magazines. You can have them all loaded, and you can shoot more at the range. Of course, it costs you more in ammo, but that's just the way it goes. A cleaning rod, all right? Short cleaning rod for pistols and the right length for your rifle and the right caliber. Why? Because sometimes that brass gets stuck. And sometimes the RSO isn't around or doesn't have a cleaning rod. Like the other day, I don't have a rifle cleaning rod for 22s at the range. We just don't hold on to them. Bosses say we don't want the responsibility. I carry my own, but I didn't have a rifle rod with me that day. I think it got destroyed. I think somebody used it with a hammer and bent it, so it wasn't any good. So, but I have others at home, and I put another one in there. Oil, good oil, because you know what? You don't always have a well lubricated firearm. Sometimes you're renting one and this thing's screwing up. It's not doing great. Throw a little oil in there, get it to work, or exchange it. Manuals. Manual for your new firearm, manuals for your red dot, manual for your scope, manuals. Keep those with you. Why get rid of them? Okay? Or know where to find the manual online. Okay? Extra batteries. Extra batteries for what? Well, the hearing protection. If your hearing protection takes batteries, have extra batteries. You got red dot? Extra batteries. Got a scope? Extra batteries. Because you know what? 9 times out of 10, your battery is not going to run out when you're practicing clearing your house. It's going to happen at the range, and you're not going to have new batteries. I carry batteries with me for other people. I hate giving them out because no one pays me back for them. you know, which kind of sucks. You want extra hearing protection and extra eyes. And for some of you, if you're going to shoot rifles, maybe you aren't shooting rifle, but the guy next to you is shooting a 308. Maybe you want to have earplugs, nice foam little inserts. Put these in. You know how to do these? Roll them, stick them in, and then they come out. Then they'll push out. Then put your electronic hearing protection over it, and it's just so nice and quiet. But you want that cash, extra cash on hand, because sometimes there's vending machines that don't take credit cards. Maybe you're thirsty. Pop machine doesn't take a credit card. Okay, ours happen to, but some places they don't. Targets. Always have some extra targets in your bag. That way you don't have to pay $1.25 a target when all you got to do is take some paper from home and draw a circle around on it. Save yourself some money. You know, use that from other stuff. If you are shooting a revolver, you should always, always, always have a mallet and a rod with you to knock the case out. Absolutely. Happens all the time. I don't carry a mallet with me. I really don't. I'm not a revolver shooter. I suck at shooting revolvers. Always have. Well, except for the one that my dad gave me. It's a 22. You should have that mallet and rod if you're shooting a wheel gun. All right, small toolkit. A toolkit that at least has the tools for your firearm, your red dot, your scope. Okay, definitely. A rag to wipe down if you get too much oil in there or whatever. Rag kind of goes along with the oil. You can lay the rag on. That way you're not getting the tables or the trays at the range all full of stuff. A loader. People, they're $40. Buy one. It saves your hand. Okay? And I don't have to loan you mine. Oh, and yes, extra sights. Why extra sights? Well, if all you have is a red dot or a scope on your brand new rifle and it's not working, you're not shooting unless you got irons that you can put on it right away, or another red dot or whatever, or just put it off to the side. It's just really nice to have a set of irons that you can use. Drop my notes, but that's okay. But that's some of the things that I carry with me. That's some of the stuff that you should have with you in your bag at the range. Sometime we'll talk about going outdoors. But if you want to find out about outdoors, everything I carry with me in outdoors, which is a whole heck of a lot more than this, you can watch my videos on going to the range. Something I did forget real quick, you should have a very small first aid kit at the very least. It should have alcohol preps. It should have Band-Aids. It should have 2x2s, 4x4s. It should have antiseptic lotion also. Just something that's very minor and stuff like that. I carry a complete trauma kit because I have to deal with people that shoot themselves or cut themselves or rip the skin off their thumb, and a little Band-Aid won't help. Yeah, a little first aid kit. I'm glad I thought about that because I know some of you right now are screaming, first aid kit, Rich. So there you go, first aid kit. Always great to have. So that's it for the range tip of this week. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Let me know what you carry and if you agree or disagree with what I'm talking about, because you don't need a big bag to carry all this stuff. So be prepared. All right. That's what it all comes down to. Good old Boy Scout motto. So that's it. And like we always say, always be aware of your surroundings. Always have food or enough food, water, medicine, and ammo to keep yourself safe and your family safe. And please prep like your life depends on it, because it really does. Take care. We'll talk to you next week.